I hate floating meeting controls. Fine. Quick recap, everyone. Anyone can go on minute and let me know what is the full form of HDFS? Just a quick recap, 10 to 15 minutes max.
Hadoop distributed file system.
Correct. What do you mean by clustering or cluster?
Group of laptops connected with each other to
Correct.
form a cluster.
Correct. Via maybe internet, via maybe LAN connection, Ethernet, which is local network connection. Uh, by any means. Okay. Then next question. What is there any limit for a cluster? The number of
No,
laptop? No limits. Correct.
No, no limits.
Okay. I will quickly now what we cover. Then, the next question is how to talk to a cluster and to
Gateway laptop.
through gateway. Yeah, gateway laptop is connected to cluster. How many gateway laptops for a single cluster?
One gateway laptop.
one for each.
One for each cluster. Correct. How to communicate with gateway laptop from your laptop?
There'll be a Putty or something.
Correct. Correct. There is a software which is put your mobile system. From there, you enter the IP address or host name. It will make the connection with your gateway laptop. Which commands you use and why you use to talk to gateway laptop?
For gateway laptop Linux commands.
Correct. So why Linux? Just because that gateway laptop installed, the OS installed in gateway laptop is Linux. So you have to use Linux commands. The reason is there is no UI. Linux has no UI. Everything works on commands. So next question. Mm, how many cluster can be connected to a single gateway laptop? Single cluster,
One
right?
cluster.
One
Ah,
cluster
single
for
cluster.
one cluster for one gateway laptop, and one gateway laptop is one cluster. So what is the command we use to talk to the cluster? Of course, it's a Hadoop system. What is the commands we use to? What is the command name? Hadoop commands, right? You remember?
Yes.
If you want to talk to gateway laptop,
Uh-huh.
you have to use Linux commands. If you want to talk to the Hadoop system inside, you have to use Hadoop commands, and it's exactly similar to Linux commands. So today we will start with the exact architecture. I will start with a story. So how many software industries you normally see? That is
By
two.
recording होची? No?
How it's recording.
Okay.
What kind of software industries you normally see? So it's simple question. In IT, people they know if you want to divide two software companies, there is a single term. I mean, there's two terms used. One is service, one is product, right? IT people
Yes.
can know. Yeah, IT people knows this. So there will be a service based. It will be a service based or product based. There is nothing. So the service based companies are like TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, Infosys. These are service based, famous service based. Capgemini also. So there are a lot. Product based are like the company I'm working, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Amazon, even Facebook. All these are product based company. Sometimes they work for their products, and sometimes they give to these service based companies their projects to work on. So I'll quickly start with a simple story. You can see my parent screen, right? Let me little zoom. You can see this screen, right? Parent screen.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So there are two types of software industries. One is product based, one is service based. Let this be product one. Let this be Infosys. Sorry, this is product based. Let it be Facebook. And there is another service-based company. Let it be Infosys. So there is a project with Facebook, and Facebook wants to give that project and build that product outside. So it will reach out to a services company. Let it be Infosys. This is our client. Facebook is our client. Before coming to that, I just want to introduce one thing. So here in this cluster, SDFS cluster, it may be 100 computers, it may be 1,000 computers, but there are two things. One computer is name node, another computer is let me open this in paint and write it, but it will be better for you. Come on, edit. Okay, is this paint? No. Open with paint. So one is, remember this always. One is name node. The other one is name node. The other one is secondary name node. I will go deeper in this. Don't worry. I will explain you what are the purpose of these nodes. You can in big data they usually call this each is single laptop. They call it's nodes. When I say node, understand it's a single machine or single system. Other one is secondary node. Rest all are data nodes. What are the three nodes? You can go and unmute and tell me. Remember this. What are the three nodes? You can go and unmute and tell me.
Name node, secondary node, and data node.
Correct. One is name node. You can tell this one is name node. This is name node. This is secondary name node. All these three are data nodes. I'll tell you what is the purpose. Don't worry. I'll tell you everything. So we were talking about a story here. Okay. So Facebook is a client. Facebook reached out to Infosys. Infosys is the service-based company. Facebook wants one of its product to be developed through Infosys. Do not ask me any questions, any reason now. Just listen to the story. I'll tell you everything. Do not ask any question. It's a not a may not be a practical story, but there is a very importance to know this. I'll link everything, but you understand this story. So Infosys is the service-based company. So Facebook is the client. Facebook reached out to Infosys, and Infosys has appointed one manager for this. Infosys appointed one manager for this project. So let this box is our manager, this box is our client. Understand like that. So Facebook and now Infosys appointed one manager for that product. So now Facebook will talk to that manager about the products. What is the product? Everything. So what the first work a manager will do? Manager will recruit. Let manager recruited 4 persons, 5 persons to do the work. You understood till now what is the story I'm talking about? Normal, very simple story. It's a corporate story. There is a client, there is one service company, there is a manager appointed for that product, and now Facebook client will talk to manager. There may be any person from the client side. The manager can be any person from, I mean, from Infosys side. Just consider these two boxes is one is manager, one is client. So we call it client. people who are working in service space, they know we call it as client, correct? Facebook, who is giving us the project, he's our client, and the company who will work on that product is service based company, and there will be a manager who will be handling that project. Till now, all clear? I am going very basic, so I can relate. You can easily relate what I was telling after some time. Till now, clear everything? There is a manager, clear? Till now?
हाँ भाई.
Okay, so go on unmute who's outside. I mean, so I mean, go on mute if someone is outside. Who are in a, I mean, quiet place, they can go on unmute and tell me. So the manager for that work recruited 5 people who and who will they report to? They will report to manager, right? These people will report to manager. So there are 5 persons recruited to do that work, and they will report to the manager. And manager told there are 4 rules. The manager recruited and manager told everyone come on, there are 4 rules. First rule, 4 rules. Remember these rules. I will tell you what are, I mean, what is, how it is related to the real world. First rule, obey me. Of course, you have to obey, right? Obey to your manager. Whatever your manager tells, you have to do it, right? What is the first rule? Everyone, what is the first rule?
Obey me.
Obey me. Second rule, the manager is sitting in a remote room. The manager is sitting in a place he can't see where those 5 members he or she recruited is sitting. So the manager asked, in every 3 seconds, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Do not go, I mean, do not understand this practicality, just understand the story. Raise your hand. You can consider I am your manager. We all are connected via Zoom meeting. I told you to raise a hand, and there is a button you can see. You can raise your hand. Simple story. First rule, obey me. Second rule, in every 3 seconds, raise your hand. If someone is not raising his hand, then I will give him or her 10 minutes of grace time. What is the second rule, everyone? What is the second rule? I'm repeating this just because you have to remember. What is the second rule? You can
In
go on
every
and
3 seconds, raise your hand.
Every 3 seconds, raise your hand.
correct. What is the third rule?
I will give him 10 minutes grace time.
Correct. If he or she is not responding, not raising his or her hand, then I will give him or her 10 minutes of grace time. Fourth rule, if you get any work, then for backup, give any other 2 members your work. Understood the fourth rule? For example, I gave the work to Sima. Manager told if you are absent, then someone has to do, right? So manager told give the same work to 2 other persons. If you are not there, the other person will do. Clear? What is the fourth rule? If someone is absent or not there, give the same work to 2 other persons to do it. Now, how many team members are having the same work by rule? You can go on unmuted. Tell me how many members having the same work to do. You can go on unmuted and tell.
Three.
Correct. So there will be three members having the same work to do. Now I will come back to this story again. You understand? Till now everything is clear, everyone. So now Facebook will reach out to the manager, Infosys manager, and give the work. Now manager has one Excel sheet to maintain the record who is having what work, right? Somewhere he has to track it, right? Who is having what work. Clear? Correct? Manager
Yes.
is tracking with every single person's work in Excel sheet. Now manager will go and see, hey client, there is no one. There is no one. I mean, there is everyone is empty. There is no work assigned to anyone. So everyone is free. You can give me the work. I will distribute among with those people or these with my team members. Now, what? Suppose this is the work. This is the work. I'm doing a little faster now in Paint. Thank God. Okay. So this is what? What is this? This is work. Now, change the color. So this is work. Clear? So Facebook has given the work. Now, what Infosys manager will do? Infosys manager will go normally. I mean, they recruited it for the very first time for this project. That is okay. If again some work will come, manager has to go and check his Excel sheet. Correct? Who is having how much of work accordingly? He or she will assign. Understood? If he sees that these two persons are empty and free, he will give the work and divide with these two persons that you do it for doing it, right? So this is the work. Now what we'll do, Infosys manager understood the work. Infosys manager told, hey client, okay, I of all my team members are free now, you can give me the work. But this work is a big work. So what manager will do? Manager will take a chunk of it and share, not this, and share it one team member. So this is now the team member is okay. The first is done. The second one is shared with the second team member. Till now, everything is clear. So, for example, I have 6 hours or 7 hour productive hours. I cannot do much, right? Take it is just an example. I'll come to the gist everything. Make it clear. Till now, it's a story. Everything is going fine. So I assigned one task to one member, another task to another member. Control GG. I need to copy this. Control CV. So I have assigned first chunk of work to this person, and second chunk of work to another person. Till now, everything is going good. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. By rule, what is needed? By rule. Let me give it a different color. Can I do it? Okay, let me create another one. Give it a different color. Come on. So fourth rule, by fourth rule, what has to be done here? By fourth rule, there should be a backup, right? I told you, right? There should be a backup with other two members. So what will happen here? This particular chunk of work will be, let it be this person will be doing one, I mean, backup and another person. Control CV, another person. Okay. Now, how many the same work is distributed with how many persons? How many persons are having now the same work? You can go. You can go. No, three persons, right? Soumya,
Okay, okay,
if
safe,
you are in
safe.
if you are in a crowded place, please be on mute. Let others answer. Everyone understood till now? Till now, everything is clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay, then what needs to be done with this part of work also? Same, right? Same scene, right? It has to be distributed as a backup, and it will be distributed with another person. So every chunk of work has three copies, right? Correct? Till now, everything understood?
Yes.
What manager told in the second rule? Every 3 seconds, you raise your hand. Every 3 seconds, you raise your hand. What is the grace time? 10 minutes, right?
Right.
10 minutes. Let me write it so somewhere. 10 minutes of grace grace time. If someone is not responding, then the manager will consider that person is not available. I will come to the exact words of it. For now, understand that person is not available. For example, if come on, where is it? If this person is not there, consider this person is not responding. What manager will do? Every 3 seconds, he has to or she has to respond, but this person is not responding. What manager will do? Manager will wait for 10 minutes. Correct?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then, for example, this person is not responding. Manager will give him 10 minutes of grace time. Then manager will understand this person is not there or absent. Then what, by fourth rule, what has to be done? This chunk of work has to be divided. I mean, has to be shared, right? There should be always three backups or three copies. Understood? Understood till now?
Yes.
So this particular work will now has to be shared with another team member. Now see, you see there is three copies, right? Present. This person is not responding. Now there is three copies of right backup for every chunk of task. Till now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So there is an edge case. For every 3 seconds, I'll give you a quick recap. So every person has to respond in every 3 seconds, raise their hand. If someone is not raising their hand, then manager will give that person 10 minutes of grace time. If the grace time period is over, then manager will understand this person is not there. I have to share that particular work with someone else by rule. There is a rule. There should be always two backups for any type of things or any type of work. I mean, there has to be three copies of work, right? So now you see everything is good. Till now, this person is not responding. Correct?
Correct.
Correct. Anyone is not having in a quiet place, don't go on unmute. Rest you can go on unmute. Till now, everything is good.
Yeah.
A quick recap you want. Client reached out to manager. that this is the work. Manager responded, this works looks a little big. It will check Excel sheet. Everyone is free. It will bring that work. It will divide in two chunks. One chunk it will, I mean, it will distribute one chunk with three members. It will distribute another work with another three members. Till now, everything is good. And if someone is not responding in 3 seconds, then manager will understand the person is not, I mean, not there. That particular work has to be shared. There's is a rule. There's always there will be three copies. Till now, everything is looking good. Everyone, correct? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If if after 10 seconds this particular node starts responding, this node starts responding. This particular node, which is, I mean, I have made it red. This particular node starts responding. This node. This node starts responding. Got it? What will happen? If this particular node starts responding, this particular person starts responding, then what will happen? Then there will be four copies of work, right? That person is having some work, right? Which by rule, it's not. It's not the rule. But the rule is there should be three copies of work, not four copies. There is a over application of this work, right? Correct? Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then what manager will do? Manager will tell that person, delete everything you are having. Delete every single work you are having. Is already, I mean, I have distributed to other persons. Delete every work you are having. Understood? I'm little poor in pants. Please bear with me. Black. So this person started responding. So what manager will do? Manager will say that delete everything. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So the reason is there cannot be over applications. It should be always three. Then what the manager will do? Manager will again distribute. It's related. Then a manager will again take a copy of that work. It will distribute that to that person. Now see how many copies for each chunk of work.
Three.
Three. Correct. By rule, everything is good. If there is a edge case, that person starts responding, then the manager will tell that person delete everything. I will reassign you that work, but first you delete everything. I will bring a backup with other persons and I will give it back to you. Till now, everything is good.
Yes.
Okay. Now I will come to the exact name of this. Exact name. This is the client is not Facebook. The client is your gateway or edge node. In big data, we call it edge node. Every single machine, we call it edge node. Understand that. This is gateway or edge node. Who is that? Client is. Understood? I'll give the actual names now. Clear? Basics.
Yes.
This Infosys is actually the name node. Who's this person?
Name node.
Name node. All these five, all these five are data nodes. Clear, everyone? Clear,
Yes.
everyone? Okay.
Yes.
Data nodes. And there is a name for this one too. This is not Excel sheet. This is FS image. I will tell you the full form. FS image. File system image. Remember, file system image. This manager is name node. Till now, clear? Who's client? Who's client here? Who's client here? Who's client? Who is client? Everyone.
Gateway.
Correct. The gateway or edge node is our client. Who's this person? Who is this person? Who's manager?
Name node. Name.
Name node. So, come on. G. So, gateway laptop will communicate with name node, and name node will communicate with gateway laptop. I'll come to the every single, single naming. I think I have named everything. Okay. This work is a big chunk of work. Let this work be, let this work size is 200 MB. Jet black 200 MB. Till now, everything is clear. This is gateway or edge node. This is name node, and these are data nodes, which I showed you in cluster. There is three type of systems are there. One is gateway. This one is your gateway. All this out of this five, there will be one name node, one secondary name node. I will come to the secondary name node. Don't worry. I think not today, maybe in the next class. And these three are data nodes. For this, for this particular diagram, this is the thing. Gateway laptop is your name node. Gateway laptop is your edge node or gateway node. They call it as edge node. That is gateway laptop. And there is one system inside the Hadoop that will be your name node. One machine will be your name node. Another will be secondary node, name node, secondary, not secondary node, secondary name node. And rest all are data nodes. Clear till now, everyone? Everyone?
Yes.
This the communication. Now I'm come to the exact scenario. Now gateway laptop reached out to name node first. Hey name node, how much of work, I have some work to give you. How much of work, how much of work you are having. Then what name node will do? Name node will check this FS image. Correct? File system image. It's a metadata. For now, understand it is a metadata. Metadata means somewhere you are writing something. This FS image will keep every record of these data nodes, their health, the storage, if they are working fine, if they are responding, everything. All these data nodes are. Everything will be where? Will be where?
FS.
FS image, file system image. So name node will reach out to FS image to see how much of work who's having, who is free, who's not. Correct till now? Correct? And
Yes.
name node will respond back. Name node will respond back to gateway node or edge node that, hey edge node, I have all the systems, all the data nodes are empty. You can give me the work now. I have the data, everything I have now. I got it from FS image, file system image. Now I know who is having how much of work. You give me the data. Everyone is free. You give me the first work. How much amount the first work is? What is the amount of first work? What is the amount of first work? This
200.
200 MB. 200 MB. So gateway will tell to name node that my work is of 200 MB. Then name node knows that it is more than I can assign to one's data node. Name node will assign 128. Name node will divide that work. Name node will assign, name node will divide one, it will, name node will divide it to one, which is, which is 128 MB. 128 MB. I'll come you, why all this? One is 128 MB and other is, bear with me, I'm little struggling with this. Other is 7 to 2 MB, correct? Adding both two. Adding both two is 200, right? Correct? Add both two. So 200 MB got divided. Name node will ask, hey gateway node, it's the work you are giving to me. It's not for one person. Kindly divide it. So name node will divide it 128 MB and 72 MB. So what this manager will do? I'm little struggling with paint, but slowly I'm getting used to it. What the manager will do? B- By the rule. By rule, what manager will do? Manager will give this chunk of work to one data node and other chunk of work to other team member or data node. You got my point? Till now, everything is clear. Everything is clear. You can go on unmute and tell. Let the session be little interactive. What manager will do by rule?
Assign it to three different nodes.
Three different nodes, correct. Three copies by rule. There should be three copies always. So manager will assign same work to another two persons. So there are three copies maintained, right? Three copies, and it manager has name node. Now I'm talking the exact word used in big data. So name node will see FS image first. He will get to know, name node will get to know who is free, who is not. Accordingly, it will divide and send. Till now, everything is good. So this 72 chunk of data also will be shared with three members. Correct?
Yes.
All good till now. Three members. So how many copies of each you see now?
Three.
Three. What is this 128 MB and 72 MB? I'm coming to that. Do you understand? It's a Hadoop architecture. I'm coming to Hadoop architecture, SDFS, Hadoop distributed file system. There is a rule that it shouldn't be more than, the data shouldn't be more than 128 MB. If you are having more than 128 MB, first it will divide, take that 128 MB. If you are having 300 MB, it will take 128, 128, 256, then another 44. It will divide it that way. Clear. For example, if you are having 300 MB of data, then by rule, it should be divided to 128, 128, add both. 256, what is remaining? 44. Accordingly, it will make three copies and it will distribute to different data nodes. Understand? That is the rule. That is the rule set by Hadoop distributed file system. Duck cutting has designed it that way. Clear, clear, clear,
So
everyone?
by 44 will further divided into 3, or that 44
No,
will be
no, no,
assigned
no,
to
no, no. By default, maximum file it will handle. By default, maximum file it will handle, file size it will handle is to 818 MB. If you are sharing, if you are, let me do it, enter. If you are having, is this 1024 or 28? 1024. This is 1 GB data, right? 1024 MB. If
1028.
1028, okay. 1028 MB. That is 1 GB data. For example, you are having a file 1 GB. Then what?
Sorry, my bad. It is 1024.
Exactly, I have written that 102 for 128. Okay, 8 into, okay, understood. 8 into 8, 64. Yeah, 1024. It will, what it will do, it will divide it, divide by 8 or divided by 128. 1024 divided by 128. How many blocks of data now you see? 8, right? So Hadoop by default will divide it to 8 different 128 blocks. Clear? If you are having 1 GB file, Hadoop will break that file and make it, divide it 128 MB, 128 MB 8 times. If you are having 10, come on. If you are having 1030, let's just say 1030, then it will divide it. Come on. 1030. Then by default, Hadoop will do what Hadoop will do. By default, it has to make 128
Remaining
MB.
6.
Okay. You understood? So 8 blocks are
Uh,
there. The remaining thing 0.0468, that is 6 MB of data. Correct? Till now understood? So what Hadoop will do? Hadoop, this gateway laptop will break it and send it to name node. Then name node will assign it 120 MB, 120 to every data node if there is space. The space every data FS image is having. FS image knows everything, all things about these data nodes. If they are responding back, if they are responding in every 3 seconds, then FS image is keeping a data. Okay, this data node is responding continuously. That's how it is designed. There is a program behind it. Whenever I talk about a tool, there is a program behind it, right? Whatever you are using, there is a program, there is a code behind it. So what is duck cutting? What duck cutting do is dog cutting that's in that way dog cutting has designed that every data node has to respond in 3 seconds. There should be API call. If I am telling any technical word, API is application programming interface. Correct, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
API. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So every single data FS image is keeping of this data nodes. Every single data, how much space is there, how much storage is there, who is having how much of data, who is not having how much of data, who is responding, who's not responding. Everything is with FS image. Once the data is divided, Chinma, you asked your question. I said, so have I answered that? So
Yes, yes.
the remaining for that example I given 1030 MB, the remaining 6 MB has to be three copy of it. All those 128, 128, 8 times 128, 128, 128, right? All those 128 block will have three copies. Accordingly, it will distribute, right? In Hadoop in 1995, when duck cutting first launched distributed file system, he told people that I will copy it and keep it separately. So your data is not going to lose. Yeah, I mean, you are not going to lose your data. Now you are getting my point, how I am relating everything. Now you
Uh-huh.
understand? This is Hadoop distributed file system. This is how it works. So name node will get to know, name node will ask FS image, tell me who is having how much of space, how much of data, what is there, which node are responding, which node are active. Give me the data accordingly. I will send those data. So every single block, maximum size of the block is what? What is the number? Maximum
128.
128. Remaining, it will divide and it will calculate, and remaining, it will maximum it can handle is 128, and remaining it will create copy 3 copies. By default, the rule is 3 copies. Excuse me. Till now, everything clear. Now I'm coming to the real scenario. I was telling a story, now I'm relating that story. So you don't forget. I related to a corporate story, and exactly it's the same thing. In your company also, your manager are tracking everything. Which day you are coming to office, which day you are absent. For all those details manager is having. That is FS image here. FS image is the manager. Infosys our name node. Now forget that corporate story. Now it's a HDFS architecture. How do file distributed file system? This is gateway node. In the gateway node, you will have the data. Data will be coming to gateway node first. Then it will ask name node. Okay, name node, I have this many quantity of data, or this many amount of data. Then name node will check if the data is more than 128. Accordingly, it will ask gateway to divide it. Then give me. Meanwhile, it will ask FS image that let me know who's there active, who's having space. So accordingly, I can assign. Clear, clear, clear. Simple. Simple.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, as per the story I told, now, for example, this node stops responding after 3 seconds. What will happen?
It will wait for 10 minutes.
Correct. The data is with who? FS image manager. FS image manager. If it's not responding after 3 seconds, FS image will see that there is no call I am getting. There is a call happening in between. There is a program for it. So FS image having everything, file system image, they call it. So it's having all the data, and FS image got to know that this particular data node is not responding. So by default, it will wait for how many minutes? Everyone.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Then FS image will understand that this is a dead node. This particular node is dead. I mean, that system is not responding. This data node, whenever I'm telling you node, understand it's a system, Hadoop system. That is dead. What? That is dead. Then it will replace with, then first what name node will do? Name node will take that data, 120 MB of data which was having that particular node, correct? That node is gone, that node is dead, right? So how much data he was having? I mean, the node was having 128 MB,
128.
right? Correct.
Mm.
So what name node will do? What name node will do? Name node will consider that particular node is dead, not responding. Simply name node will go, and name node, I mean FSMS, not name node. FSMS will get to know that this particular data is missing now. This particular by default rule is what? 3 copies must be maintained. If no, some node is not responding, then by rule, after 10 minutes, it will wait. FSMS will wait for 10 minutes. Then it will tell name node that this particular node is no more responding. It's dead. I know what data it was having. Everything will be with FSMS. They call it metadata. We call it in IT language metadata that will be stored inside FSMS. You do not have to dig inside what kind of file it is. There is a file, it is maintained, and there is a code which is running every time. Correct? So FSMS will get to know that this node is dead. It will tell to name node that this node is dead. I know what is the data. I know where is it. Where are the backup? Accordingly, it will tell the name node, and name node will copy it and give it to other person, other node. Clear? Clear till now? Clear till now?
Yes.
Sorry, I think I have made 4 copies of. Okay, I made 4 copies of it. Let me delete one. So now the first 120, the first node, which was having 120 MB of data, it's dead. What FSMS will wait for 10 minutes. Then FSMS will get to know that this person is dead and tell name node that I know what is the data it was having. I know which node are having this data. You can simply copy it and assign it to other person. Immediately name node will do the thing. Name node will assign it to another data node. Clear till now? Do not take it. These simple data nodes do not understand that they are having 20 MB of memory. They are having GB of memories, TB of memories, PB of memories. Understand? But by default, it will be 120 MB and it will be divided. I mean, it will divide and it will make 120 blocks, and accordingly it will divide, right? If one node is dead, then what name node will do, name node FSMS will tell name node that this node is not responding anymore, it's dead, and I have the data where the data is, I mean where the other 2 copies are. Take 1 copy and give it to another data node, and what name node will do, it will give that first thing, it will create a copy of 10 minutes. If a data node is not responding, it will take a copy and assign it to one node which is present. Then what it will do, it will replace it. It will replace it with another node. It will replace with another node and bring that data to that node. That is the that's how it is designed. That's how Hadoop is designed. You understood till now? If one block is dead, one node is dead, immediately what will do, once FSMS communicates to gives the instruction to name node that this node is not responding anymore, I have waited for 10 minutes, so immediately do what, immediately I will tell you where it is, immediately bring that copy and assign it to a different data node. Then first thing, name node will do this. Second thing, name node will create, name node will replace it, that this particular I mean Hadoop system is not working, replace it with another new one, then again it will reassign it to that node. And this data I have taken to, till now everything is clear, all good, all good.
Yes.
and
Yes.
and I told you the edge case. By rule, this is what a name node will do. By rule, if that node starts responding again, if that node starts responding again, what name node will tell, and that person is having 128 MB, that node is having 128 of data, right? You remember? You remember? Now FSMS
Mm,
will tell, hey name node, now that node started responding. It's a edge case. If that is not responding, it will be replaced. Simply, they will throw that node. If your laptop is crashed, it's no more working. You have to remove it, right? You have to give it to maintenance or something they will do. But in real time, I mean, your data is important, right? That should be copies should be maintained. And it's very important data. Immediately, name node will do what? Name node will make a copy, store it in I mean, give it to the different data node, make 3 copies of it. That is the first rule. It will replace that. I mean, remove that node from remove that node, considering it dead. That is normal behavior. That is normal behavior. There is an edge case where if that particular node start responding, if that particular node start responding, FSMS will get to know that that particular started responding. So that now there is over replication, right, of data. In that case, what name node will do? name node will tell that, okay, you started responding. Now delete whatever you are having. Delete whatever you are having. All good, Tyndall? All good? That's what
Yes, yes.
I told you, right? Yeah. So what name node will do? Delete whatever you are having. Then again, name node will distribute the data. Name node will, okay, delete whatever you are having. I will distribute and balance it. I will distribute it with you for now, but by rule you have to delete it. That's how the code has, I mean, the code is designed. Everyone clear how Hadoop system works. This is pure HDFS architecture. I will come to second and name node tomorrow. I mean, Friday. I'll tell you everything, and I will see it in practical also that day how this is happening. Everything I will show you. This is pure HDFS architecture. HDFS architecture. Anyone having any question till now? Shall I give you a quick recap? I'll repeat it again.
Yes, just one quick recap of.
Yeah, one quick recap. One quick recap. So first thing, if you are the, I mean, you are the data engineer, you are communicating with, get your laptop. Suddenly you got, as a data engineer, you got some data, which is for example 200 MB of data. So you will, by program, you will reach out to name node. Name node will, first you have to push a command. The name node will tell that, okay, name node will communicate, okay, but the data is bigger, divided with to 128 MB. 120 MB, it will divide, the rest it will keep it. For example, the example we have taken, that is 200 MB. 128 MB is one block, another block is 72 MB. And by rule, there should be three copies. So it will, name node will reach out to FS image. Let me know which node is having how much space, which node is every single data FS image is storing. FS image is storing all the details about this data nodes. FS image is having all details, storage, if they are responding, if they aren't responding, how much space is there, which nodes are dead, which nodes are active, everything FS image will communicate to name node. Accordingly, name node will get to know and it will create create three copies of it and distribute to different nodes which are free. There are two blocks of data which I have given example. There might be 100 blocks of data, but by rule there should be three copies. And three copies will be shared among different data nodes. There could be 100,000 data nodes. Doesn't matter. For example, I have taken 5 data nodes. And accordingly, it will keep those copies. If any case one data node stopped responding, then by default, after 3 seconds, FS image is not getting any reply. You can or any response from that particular data node. There is a programming for it. There is a continuous call happening in every 3 seconds. FS image got to know, file system image got to know that this particular data node is not responding in 3 seconds. It will wait for it. It will wait for 10 minutes to that particular node to respond. If even after 10 minutes it is not responding, then FS image will tell name node, hey name node, that this particular node is not responding and this particular node was having this data. Name node will immediately take that data from wherever it copied. FS image will tell that one node is dead. These were the data, and these were the data nodes who are having this data. So FS image will the name node will quickly understand, okay, this node is not responding. I know which one I have copied and where I have kept it. I will copy that and give that to a different node. So there will be three copies maintained. Correct? Till now, everything
Yes,
is
yes,
clear?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So immediately name node will do, it will understand which two nodes are having those copies, having those backups. It will immediately take one copy of it. It will reassign to another data node, which is free or which is having space. Then what name node will do after that? Name node answer this node is dead. So it will not consider. After few, after, and it may be any hours, any for any hours. There is no limits for that. There is no rule for the hard and fast rule for that. For example, there are 10 machines. One machine stopped responding. Then there is no human here, right? It's a code. It is a tool which is doing everything. For example, there is no human is there, no admin person is there, no infra level person is there. One system broke. In the end, it's a hardware, right? In the end, it's a hardware. It's a chip, memory chip who's storing it. Understood? In the end, it's a chip. In the end, it's a machine. If that is not responding, what Hadoop will do? Hadoop will immediately name node will get the information from FS image. Okay, whatever this laptop was having, the data, where I have copied it, which two laptops are there, where I have copied it, and accordingly, it will take one copy of it. It will assign to other laptop. You understood till now? Maybe for
Yes.
after 2 days, the admin people will get to know that okay, this data node is done or corrupted or broke, whatever it is. Then they will replace it, or they may whatever the admin people that
So
is there.
FS image will tell which two nodes, I means 120 MB are free, or which.
FS image will tell that see this is for example this Hadoop system is having 1 TB of space, and it's a continuous process, right? Or the data is coming, data is coming, data is coming. FS
Mm.
image will tell how much space which data nodes are having, and accordingly name node will give it.
Okay, okay. Mhm.
So the every communication FS image will be having all those data which Hadoop system is having how much of space, every single data, and it will tell name node, okay, these are the data nodes, you can give it, they are free, you can give it to them. If in A's case, for example, admin people will get to know after 3 4 days maybe that some system is corrupted, one Hadoop machine is not working, and we have to replace it. And they replaced it. At that point of time, what that name node will do, the copied data, which it copied and gave it to another system, it will bring that data and give it to the new node, the node which is replaced. In edge case, if that node started responding meanwhile, there is over replication. Correct? Correct? Here I have kept before this one was not responding. I have given, for example, to this node, and suddenly this particular node started responding. So how? So here there is more application, right? It's not three, it's four now. Correct?
Yes.
So what name node will do? Name node will tell that data node that delete whatever you are having. Delete whatever you are having. So that data node will delete whatever the data inside it, it will delete. So I'm just giving you an example. There might be GB of data. Hadoop system will immediately after 10 minutes, if FSM is told that these are the data where you have copied it, Hadoop system will, name node will do a copy of it and give it to the different data nodes who are having space, which are having space. Clear, clear, clear. If suddenly that data node starts responding, then there is a over replication of data. By rule, it is not allowed by rule. So what name node will do? Okay, you started responding. By rule, you delete. There is a code, simple code. it will happen. Delete it. So that everything will be deleted from that data node, which started responding back, and name node will reassign some data or reassign if it might reassign the same data to this, or it might reassign or some different data. It will give some data to this. There is no hard and fast rule. If they are not over occupied, node will not do the replication. I mean, not do the data transfer. If there is, load to different systems, there is a pure code written. Then it will take that data and it will give it to the node which started responding. Everything is everything is code based. Everything is happening. There is a program that is Hadoop tool is doing it. S- So it will assign maybe the same data, maybe other data. If there is load, it will bring the same data and it will delete from the other system to free some space or to work faster. Correct. Now everything looks good. All three copies are there.
Yeah.
Clear till now. Now, I think we are almost there. Questions, questions. Anyone? Shall I repeat again? Shall I repeat again?
Clear, right?
Clear? This is SDFS architecture. I will take a screenshot of it and I'll post it in group. So you before joining class, just for your revision purpose, once you see this image, you'll get to know what is there, what is FS image, what is the work of FS image. Okay, come on. Control G, Control Y. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it and share it with you. Okay, now listen. I will ask you just to remember. I mean, everything is easy, right? Basic, right? Is it that hard till now? Basic, right? I will do it in code also in next class. I will show you in code also how it's happening. Till now, everything is easy. Everything is fine, and you all understood. Or some confusions are there. I am just explaining the backend, what is happening behind it. There might be interview question. How many copies of data Hadoop system does once it is pushed to Hadoop system? What it will do? How many copies? Everyone, you can go on mute and tell.
3 copies.
3 copies by rule. 3 copies. What is the time period to give response to FS image from data node? What is the time period?
10 minutes.
No, it's 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, they have to give some message. There is a tool working continuously. There is a program working continuously. Every 3 seconds, they have to respond that I'm working, I'm active, I'm active. If one node is not responding after 3 seconds,
Then 10 minutes.
then 10 minutes. FS image will get to know. Then image will wait for 10 minutes. It will not do anything. Then what it will do? It will tell to name node that this particular node is not responding. It's dead. FS image will consider that node as dead. It will tell name node that this particular node is dead, and these are the data this was having, and these data are present here. Accordingly, name node will immediately copy those datas and it will distribute to different data nodes. Clear till now? And once it is replaced by any new node, then it will again distribute it to free up some space to work it efficiently. Clear till now? In edge case, if it responds, if that particular data node starts responding, then what will happen? Over replication of data, correct? Then what name node will tell that node? What name node will tell? Delete everything you are having. First, delete everything you are having. I will reassign the data to you, but first delete everything. Then name node will go, it will bring that data from that other node and it will keep it with that data node. That is how Hadoop system works. Clear till now?
Yes.
Yes.
All good. We're almost there. Any questions? Anyone having any doubt? You can go on unmute and ask me. This is how SDFS architecture works. There is no limit for data nodes. There could be 1,000 data nodes, which I told in last class. There could be thousand Hadoop systems working. But two systems are there which are fixed. One is name node, another is secondary name node. I will come to that in next class. For now, just understand this. I will tell you what are the flaws in this system and why there is another node which came into picture, that is secondary name node. I will tell you everything, all the concepts. What are the flaws in these systems? Why there was a need of another node which is secondary name node, another name node. Everything clear now? One gateway laptop in front of you, one laptop in front of you in your office, and you are connecting to your gateway laptop to do the data engineering stuffs. You are connecting to that gateway laptop via putty. The communication happens. All good. Then you have some data to push to Hadoop system to process it. Maybe to keep it also. This is storage, this is process, everything is happening over there. So you will just send a command. This is 200 MB. By default, Hadoop does it. By default, Hadoop breaks it. While sending it, it breaks it to 128 MB blocks. Remaining, it will keep it. Then it will give to name node. This 1 GB data or 200 MB data, I am giving it to you. And it will already, it is divided to 128 and 72. Name node will get one single copy of it. Single copy of it. Name node will copy it and distribute it. Three copies of it. Clear? Three copies of it. It will distribute to different data nodes who are free. And where Nemnode will get this, who are free, all the information it will get from FS image. It's a file system image where metadata is kept. If IT people, if Phoenix, you can relate. You have a config file in your system, right? You are having a
Yes.
config. Yeah, the logs you are generating every time you run a code. There are logs generating.
Yes. Yes.
These are the FS image does the same thing. Every single thing happening, the logs, every single node is responding by a program. FSM is keeping everything, and
Okay.
that's how it is designed. If after 3 seconds one node is not responding, it will wait for 10 minutes. The way you keep your implicit wait, explicit wait. I'm no, that's how it works. You guys, non-IT people, don't worry with the language the terms
So
I'm
here,
using.
implicit, explicit wait we can manipulate also. So here also 3 second can be manipulated, or the
Uh,
3 second is fixed.
Not fixed for Hadoop system. It's fixed.
Okay, and 10 minutes also fixed.
Fixed. That is fixed.
Okay.
That is the rule decided by duck cutting. That's how he designed it. Okay, if something is not responding, then wait for 10 minutes. If even after 10 minutes that node is not responding, then FS image will tell name node that okay, FS image immediately send a code. That is programming. Everything is programming. You need not to go into the programming level. You just as a data engineer, you need to have a clear picture of the architecture. There might be interview questions. Yes, they ask 20 to 10 to 20%. You can 20% expect from first phase, which Hadoop I'm telling. Though this is not anymore, though this is not working anymore, I'll tell you the flaws, why there is a need of secondary name node, and what is the flaws of secondary name node, how the things, everything evolved one by one, one by one. I will tell you. But this is not the Hadoop we are using right now. This is the first Hadoop, Hadoop 1. This is the architecture at that point of time. So simply FSS will tell that this particular node is not responding, and it will tell also that these copies are here in these nodes. Name node will straight go and bring those data and keep it in different data nodes. Copy it and keep it. So it will maintain those three copies. In edge case, if that data node starts responding, then there is a over replication. Immediately, FSMS will tell, okay, that data node is responding. So there is a over replication of data. Name node will delete that, delete those everything that node was having. Everything. It might be 1 TB of data. You understand, if 1 TB, how many blocks of data? It will delete everything. It will delete everything, and FS image will tell, okay, these are the data you deleted. You have to, I know these are the data you have deleted, which were over replicated. And FS image will tell, okay, these are having loads, extreme loads. If another that node started responding, that data node, then you can replicate this data to that and delete it from these data nodes. So by default rule is 3 copies. Simple. All good, all good. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
In
sir.
remember these particular names: age node, name node, FS image, data nodes. There might be question, what is the full form of FS image? File system image. File system image. Gateway laptop for edge node. In data engineering, they usually call it edge node. When they will tell you edge node, you understand the via putty, the computer we are communicating. Understand that gateway laptop, that is edge node. And there is another system in that cluster which will be a name node. There will be another particular code would be there, particular architecture will be there, that is name node. That will There will be a file system image, it will be keeping it, and it will be understanding, it will be communicating with all the data nodes to copy and place the data. All those details will be inside a file called fs image. Do not worry about the file. It might be a JSON file, Excel file, or any log file. Do not worry about that file, but name node has that file and every single details of these nodes. How much space is there, who is active, who is inactive, everything is there with fsms. That name node will get to know. Accordingly, it will distribute the data. Clear, clear, all good till now? Any questions? Is it that tough? I told you I will make it very easy for you. Is it that tough? Clear, everyone?
Yes, yes.
I know once you will see this particular, I will send this screenshot to in what is that group? Maybe common different group I have created in that group. So once you see it, you can remember the whole story. Okay, 3 seconds grace time. The communication will be happening between. I mean, everything will be inside FS image. Once it's not responding, it will wait. It will not tell name node that it's not responding. It will wait for 10 minutes. If then after 10 minutes is not responding, it will tell name node that name node, this particular data node is not responding. So you have to do the replication. So we have only 2 replica of it. But by rule, we have we need to keep 3 replica. These are the data that data node was having. Copy it, paste it. There are 2 copies of it in these nodes. Take 1 copy and paste it in other nodes. That's how Hadoop works. I mean, Hadoop architecture is designed that way. The tool is designed. Correct? Till now, all good. Everyone,
Yes, bhai.
is
All
it
good.
is it that tough? This is how Hadoop works. Is it that tough? No, right? Is that tough to remember
No.
this architecture, particular architecture? There are few terms here. Gateway node, name node, FS image, 3 seconds, 10 minutes grace time, 128 MB max file size would be, and 3 copies of it will create 3 copies of it. Name node will create and distribute with the data nodes, and all these details it will get from FS image. Who is having how much of space remaining or free? Accordingly, name node will distribute it. Clear? Simple. Next class, we'll do the hands-on. I'll show you by doing it via coding, how it works. I'll show you how it creates. And we will see what is the purpose of secondary name node. I told you there is another node which we today didn't discuss. There is another node, secondary name node. This one. Come on. This one. Secondary name node. There is another node which we will discuss in next class. What is the flaw? What are the flaws of Control G? What are the flaws of this particular architecture and why there was a need of secondary name node? Easy, everyone. We'll wrap up.
Yes.
Okay, bhai. Yes.
Clear? You understood Hadoop 1 architecture. Hadoop 2, I will tell you. Hadoop 1 architecture is done. Damn easy, damn easy.
Yes.
Just remember the story. Damn easy, damn easy. I'll see it. I'll prove you. You will do the hands-on. I'll show you. And coding is easier than this. Coding is easier than this. You never worry about coding. You have to learn the coding only to clear your interview. I'm again telling. Everything is there in Copilot ChatGPT. Once you enter to the industry, you need not to worry about anything. Everything is there in ChatGPT. You need not to remember your command too. You ask ChatGPT, it will give you command. But you need to clear the interview. For that, you need to understand how to code, how to write. They might ask you simple code to write. Coding is damn easy. They will not tell you 3 lines, 4 lines of code. They will just tell you the basics, simple questions. Which commands you use to talk to cluster, Hadoop cluster? Then your answers will be Hadoop commands. Which commands you use to talk to gateway laptop or edge node? Edge node. I am stressing that word. Edge node. Do not get confused between gateway laptop and edge node. It is edge node. Forget about laptops. It's nodes. Everything is a node in Hadoop. It's edge node. Edge node is only edge node will be, I mean, will be understanding Linux language, Linux command, just because the OS is in Linux. So you have to, if you want to communicate to get to a laptop, then or edge node, you have to use Linux commands. If you want to talk to this Hadoop total different systems, you have to use Hadoop commands. All good, all good. Clear till now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. In the next class, I will cover everything. This is Hadoop 1 architecture. Easy, easy. Do not worry, everything is easy. I'll make it easier. We can wrap up. It's 11. I will not take much time. You guys can have food if someone hasn't have. I haven't. I have to do it. Uh, so you guys can have food, have fun, happy Merry Christmas, and
Same to you, bhai.
please let me know if you are not there for any year-end plans. Accordingly, I will think of canceling a class because this classes are important. Why I'm stressing it? Why I'm stressing it is once you break one class, no, the whole flow is gone. Even human tendencies like that. Okay, okay, brother is recording. Okay, we have the recording. You will see the recording, but by chance you will not have that time. The next class also you will not understand anything. If you couldn't go through the record, if you are having any doubt, human nature is human nature is like that only. That is why stressing. Do not miss. If I see a bigger crowd is not there, I will cancel that class. It's fine. I can cancel one class. We can stretch another, say, one more class for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We'll cover that. But I do not want you to miss a single class. Anyone is having any, plans, just let me know. I don't want to ruin your year end. You have fun. Let me see. What are the days? Okay, 31st is Wednesday. The class is cancelled. 31st, I'm canceling the class. There is no class for 31st. You guys have your 31st night. Then one is no classes. I expect on Friday everyone will be there. So I'll keep this class. Let me know who are not there. Accordingly, I will decide and accordingly I will call. I will just cancel it. I don't want to cancel it. I will cancel it just because you shouldn't. I mean, I know it. I know it. I have experienced it. I know it. One class you miss, the flow is gone. Human tendency is that you'll have fun, everything you'll do, but you'll forget to watch that particular class you missed. Do not miss. Just a request. You will understand it like A, B, C, D. I will go to that basics. I will let you know everything with a story and everything. There is a concept, there is a basics. Every single thing, for every single thing I'm telling you, there are basics. There is a system working, there is a tool working, how the tool works, what are the coding levels they have done. You need not to go into coding also for this. You need to understand that architecture. It's for interview purpose. They can ask, okay, how it is designed. So you will tell them there are data nodes, there are name nodes, there are secondary name nodes, there is edge node, and edge node will understand Linux commands. Name node will understand Hadoop commands. if we want to name node, and this all nodes, data nodes are a part of Hadoop system. They will understand Hadoop commands, and where the logs are kept, or where I mean, what is the file name where name node is keeping everything, all this data, it will be FS image, where every data nodes space, health, check health means active, inactive, that thing, everything is kept in FS image. Simple, very simple. Let me know. For you guys, I'm telling the 31st is cancelled. We have 26, 29. 2 days, then 31st is cancelled. Then I'm hoping everyone back by 2. You enjoy. Merry Christmas. Chalo, bye. Anyone having any question? Anyone?
ଭାଇ ମୋର ଦିଟା କ୍ଲାସ ମିସ୍ ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ
Eh,
ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ
so
ମୁଁ
so
ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ପଛେଇ ଯାଇଛି
Soumya, then, please join Saturday class. Please join Saturday class. Saturday weekend
ଓକେ
class.
ଭାଇ ଓକେ ଭାଇ
ମୁଁ ସେଇ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ମୁଁ କଭର କରିବି, ତାଙ୍କର ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଇନି ଯୋଉ କ୍ଲାସ ଦିଟା ମିସ୍, କେବେ ମିସ୍ କରୁଛୁ ତୁ କ୍ଲାସ ସେ ଦିଟା?
ମୋର ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଦିଟା ମାନେ
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଦିଟା ତ ସେଇ, ଓକେ
ମାନେ
ଲାଷ୍ଟ।
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ
ଓକେ,
ଯୋଉଟା ଇଏ
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ୟୁ ମିସ୍ଡ, ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ। ଏବେ ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲି ତୁ ଧରି ପାରୁଛୁ କି ନାଇଁ?
ହଁ ହଁ
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ମିସ୍ କରୁଛୁ ମାନେ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ଆମେ ମେ ବି
ଲାଷ୍ଟ
ଇନଷ୍ଟଲେସନ।
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ୱେଡନେସଡେ ଆମର ତ ମଣ୍ଡେ ୱେଡନେସଡେ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ହୁଏ ନା ତ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ୱିକ ର ଯୋଉ ଦିଟା କ୍ଲାସ ମୁଁ ମିସ୍ କରିଥିଲି ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ତ
ତ
ମାନେ ଏଇ
ତୋର
ମଣ୍ଡେ ଟା ମୁଁ କରିଥିଲି
ଇନଷ୍ଟଲେସନ ବି ହେଇନଥିବ ତୋର ତାହେଲେ।
ନା ହେଇନାହିଁ ମୋର ଥିଲା ଟିକେ ହାର୍ଡୱେର ମାନେ ମୋର ଏକ ତ ସର୍ଭିସିଂ ରେ ଯାଇଥିଲା ତାପରେ ଆସିଲା ପରେ ହେଇନାହିଁ ସେଟା ବାକି
ଓକେ,
ଅଛି
ୱିକେଣ୍ଡ କ୍ଲାସ ର ମୁଁ ଅପଲୋଡ କରୁଛି ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ। ଓକେ, ହଉ, ମୁଁ ସେ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଲିଙ୍କ ପଠଉଛି, ତୁ ଯୋଉଠୁ ଛାଡିଛୁ ସେଇଠୁ ଦେଖିବା ଦେ।
ଓକେ
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ୱିକ ର ସୋମବାର ତୁ ଜଏନ କରିଥିଲୁ, ରାଇଟ୍?
ହଁ ସମୟ ଜଣ
ଦେନ୍ ସେ କ୍ଲାସ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ତତେ ମିଳିଯିବ, ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ରେ ଅଛି ଲିଙ୍କ, ମୁଁ ତତେ ପଠଉଛି। ବାକି ଯାହାର ଯାହାର କିଛି ଡାଉଟ୍ ନାହିଁ, ୟୁ ଗାଇଜ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଡ୍ରପ୍। ଏନ୍ଜୟ ୟୋର ହୋଲିଡେଜ।
ବିଜନେସ
ସୋମ
ଭାଇ
ହଁ ହଁ ହଁ, ମୁଁ ସୌମ୍ୟ ତୋର ଇନଷ୍ଟଲେସନ ଟା ମୁଁ କରିଦେବି ଆଜି ନୁହଁ, ଆଜି ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଟାୟାର୍ଡ, ମୁଁ କାଲି
ନା
କହୁଛି,
କିଛି
କାଲି
ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ଭାଇ ଯେତେବେଳେ
ଇନଷ୍ଟଲେସନ ମୁଁ
ବି
କରିଦେବି,
କହିବେ
ଆଉ ମୁଁ ତତେ ପଠଉଛି ଲିଙ୍କ, ହେଲା? ସେ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଲିଙ୍କ
ଓକେ
ପଠଉଛି, ତୁ ଲାଷ୍ଟ
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ୱିକ୍ ଟା କଭର କରିଦେବୁ। ମଣ୍ଡେ ଜଏନ କରୁଛୁ ମାନେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ, ସେ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି,
ଠିକ
ୱିକେଣ୍ଡ
ଅଛି
ବ୍ୟାଚ୍ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି, ମୁଁ ପଠେଇଦେବି ତତେ।
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ହଉ ହଉ, ଚलो, ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍, ଟେକ୍ କେୟାର,
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ଓକେ।
ଭାଇ ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍